police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Get that nigga TV. Get him. Get him, TV. Get him. Get him. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck them. Fuck them. Nigga, they over there shooting black people, nigga. Fuck the police. Oh.
The face of crime. It just gets bigger and badder and uglier every day.
Good evening, pagans. Don't forget your goat leggings.
You have to admire their techniques in crowd control. People against goodness and normalcy. P-A-G-A-N. Pagan.
Ah, there are two who have not yet sipped the nectar of Shaitan. A small surprise before the ceremony starts?
Why not?
You?
I had a big lunch. The face of crime.
The 1987 comedy Dragnet, starring Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks, is about two police detectives who are given an assignment to investigate a cult in Los Angeles. And when the two men eventually follow a popular televangelist to a ceremony put on by a group called Pagan, P-A-G-A-N, standing for People Against Goodness and Normalcy, it looks like it's something straight out of the Bohemian Grove, and the group was about to commit a human sacrifice. Of course, very similar, probably inspired by the Bohemian Grove. The word Bohemian, by the way, means one who lives and acts free of regard for conventional rules and practices. So Dragnet back in 1987. What few people know is that in 1974, this book, The Bohemian Grove and Other Retreats, a study in ruling class cohesiveness, was published by a sociologist named William Domhoff, which blew the Bohemian Grove wide open back in 1974. I mean, a description of the ceremony, the ruling class elite rubbing elbows and having a consensus building off the record little party over there. Then in the year 2000, 15 years ago now, Alex Jones from Infowars.com snuck into the Bohemian Grove and got the first ever video footage confirming that, yes, the cremation of care ceremony exists. The Bohemian Grove is real. They do a human sacrifice type of ceremony. Yes, because the Bohemian Grove has become fairly well known in terms of the Illuminati conspiracy. I mean, many people may think that they know all about it, but in most cases, their knowledge is limited just to a few basic facts. And because of its extraordinary, bizarre rituals and the elite membership list causing widespread rumors. Most people who have done a brief investigation into the Illuminati are probably familiar with the basics of the Bohemian Grove. But for those who wish to scratch beyond the surface of the subject, there is certainly a lot to be learned. As you may have heard, it's a 2,700-acre privately owned redwood forest in Northern California, located about an hour north of San Francisco in a small town named Monterey. It serves as a vacation spot for the elite men every summer, mid-July, where about 1,000 of the world's most powerful men gather for a men's retreat inside the grove, which is kicked off by the infamous cremation of care ritual, the human sacrifice depicting ceremony where a life-size effigy of a person is burned at the altar of a 40-foot-tall demon-looking statue. Sort of like a Camp David of California with a little bit of Satanism mixed in. And it was created back in 1872. Yes, the Bohemian Grove's mascot and logo is the Owl of Minerva. By the way, the same symbol that Adam Weishaupt used as his personal emblem. Adam Weishaupt, the founder of the Illuminati. Within the original Illuminati, there was actually a level of the hierarchy called the Minervals, and the owl, which symbolizes wisdom to them because it can, quote, see in the dark, is analogous to being enlightened. So, out of curiosity in the past, and occasionally a reporter would try to sneak inside the now highly guarded compound, and some have been successful, yet little has been reported in major publications. Membership lists and program guides have sometimes been stolen and published by employees. And in the 1980s, a group called the Bohemian Grove Action Network dedicated themselves to doing just that. By the way, all of this and more is found in my new book, Inside the Illuminati, Evidence, Objectives, and Methods of Operation, available in paperback on Amazon.com or get it on any e-reading device. The patron saint of the Bohemian Grove is St. John of Nepomuk, and a large statue of him actually stands inside the grounds, with him holding his index finger over his mouth, signifying secrecy and reminding the members to keep their mouths shut. A patron saint is somebody who embodies a group's philosophies or goals, and John of Nepomuk received the confessions of the Queen of Bohemia in the 1300s, and when he was pressured by the king to reveal her confessions, after the king suspected her of cheating, St. John refused to tell the king anything about it, and so he was killed. Paralleling Robert De Niro's gangster gospel in Goodfellas, that you never rat on your friends, and always keep your mouth shut, the Illuminati, of course, cherish the power and secrecy, and remind all bohos, the name that the members are often referred to, of this gangster gospel, with the statue of St. John of Nepomuk standing prominently in their forest. A presidential advisor to President Ford, Nixon, Reagan, and Clinton, named David Gergen, who also worked at CNN as a contributor, was confronted on camera by Alex Jones from InfoWars on the streets of New York City in 2004 during the Republican National Convention, when Jones stuck a microphone in his face and asked if he'd ever seen the cremation of care. Gergen, looking visibly uncomfortable, responded, "Frankly, I don't think it's something I need to talk about." And when Jones asked him again about the ritual, Gergen snapped, saying, "That's none of your damn business." A video clip of this can be seen on YouTube. A few more interesting points about the Grove. One of their popular sayings is that weaving spiders come not here, which is said to mean that the Grove is not a place for conducting business, or hence weaving. But this explanation appears to be just a cover story for the saying's true meaning. It actually appears to mean don't dare challenge the members, or really the gods, as they see themselves. And it comes from the ancient story in Greek mythology of Arachne, a woman weaver who disrespected Athena, the goddess of weaving, by failing to acknowledge that the woman's skills came from the goddess and not from her own power. Athena then turned her into a spider as a punishment, dooming her and her descendants to weave webs forever, since out of her own ignorance she thought she was better than the gods. Want a few more points about the Grove? You probably aren't going to see in any other videos or read on Wikipedia. Here you go, here's a couple more. The club is divided into 124 different camps inside the grounds, each having anywhere from a dozen to 120 or so men. Each individual camp has its own sleeping quarters, kitchen, and bar, and each one has a captain who is responsible for managing their territory. Each camp has a different name and tends to contain members who work in the same field. For example, the Hillbillies camp is comprised mainly of men in big business, bankers, politicians, and media moguls from Texas. The sign for the Hillbillies camp, by the way, which the Bush family belongs to, consists of a open-cooked horned devil figure. Right? So, anyway, we know about the Midsummer Encampment, their annual gathering, which lasts for 2 weeks in mid-July, until the end of the month, which the members like to go to, and that's where the cremation of care is kicked off at. So, if you want to learn some more about the Lakeside Chats and the allegations about Alan Greenspan, the former chairman of the Federal Reserve, and Ronald Reagan, and Richard Nixon, and Arnold Schwarzenegger all having their political careers linked back to the Grove. You can just get the book Inside the Illuminati. Like I said, it's in paperback on Amazon.com or download it onto any e-reading device. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new. Look at some of the previous videos in the playlists, and stay tuned. There's more videos coming soon.
We're in Covina in Southern California. Today is August 1st, 2013. We are approaching 2 cell phone towers within 20 feet of one another that are disguised as palm trees. It is on the corner of Sunflower and Arrow Highway. And we are approaching them now. We have our EMF analyzer turned on. You're going to start hearing the pulsations coming from these towers now. And the towers are right here to my left. They are monster towers, disguised stealthily. They're behind a Jiffy Lube here. Again, it's on the corner of Sunflower and Arrow Highway in Covina. And everyone that stops here at this signal is being absolutely irradiated with microwave frequencies. There's also another stealthily disguised palm tree right across the street behind this Shell gas station in a shopping mall. So there are 3 massive towers within a short distance of one another. And the pulsations of radiation and the location of these towers are going to take out all of the inhabitants that work here at these businesses, as well as the adjacent townhome project that is right behind the 2 cell phone towers that are located within about 20 feet apart. We're getting ready to make the turn now, and this will illustrate how the frequencies will be heard again on our frequency analyzer. And you can see both of the cell phone towers right now. These are being deployed all over the nation. This is a silent weapons, quiet wars system using frequencies instead of bullets. Make absolutely no mistake. The intention of a silent weapons system is to reduce the vitality of the people and to make the people ill. And many of the associated illnesses that people have been complaining about and have been experiencing from the smart meters is exactly what people are feeling from these cell phone towers. This is a wireless dog fence around our nation. These cell phone towers are along all freeways. They're on roads. Everywhere you go, you need to go to antennasearch.com antennas.com, and I was going to turn around right here. So I'm going to do that here in a moment. But you can go to antennasearch.com, and you can pull up the cell phone towers nearest your homes in your communities. These are weaponized. Go to stopthecrime.net and read the Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars document. It's only 44 pages. It was a document that was adopted in 1954 by the Bilderbergs at their first meeting in the Netherlands, and it is a declaration of war upon the civilian population. And when you go to the definition of the quiet weapons system, and you read about the intention to use a biological weapons system on us, you will see frequencies are part of this system. The frequencies are also part of the ultimate plan for mind control. Go to stopthecrime.net to the mind control link and understand exactly what the NSA facility is really going to do. That is that 1 million square foot data collection center in Bluffdale, Utah. And there are other centers as well. You need to understand the silent weapons system that has been deployed on all of us. We're passing these towers again right now. And we're forced to stop here at a red light where we are being radiated by these towers. And I can tell you that this is intentional. They know exactly what they're doing. And also, where you would normally be able to see the San Bernardino mountain range directly ahead of us right now, you can only see the low-lying foothills directly ahead of us. The mountain range is completely obscured from our vision because of the heavy chemtrailing that we have observed here on August the 1st in San Dimas and in Covina.
The presence of the gods, in their honor, offer this sacrifice. Father, in the presence of the gods, and in their honor, I offer this sacrifice. In the presence of the gods,
Another extremely important thing that I must get out to everybody in the country. What is happening right now in all of our planning departments is they are agreeing to a climate action plan and an energy action plan. And this is requiring all smart meters to be deployed and for all homes to have energy efficient appliances. The opt-out that many people worked very hard to accomplish in California and other locations as well is an appeasement only. It is only an appeasement. We are going to be required to have smart meters and smart appliances. This is in all of the energy efficient plans. This has been stealthily brought into our cities through the back door, and that is through the planning departments. Yesterday, on July the 31st of 2013, we went to San Marino, which is adjacent to Pasadena, which is also the home of Caltech and JPL, aka NASA, and we picked up the Climate Action Plan, or as they call it there in San Marino, the Energy Efficiency Plan. And we also went to Covina, nearby, and picked up their energy efficiency plan, as well as San Gabriel. And we looked online at the energy efficiency plan of Pasadena. The people behind this plan are the international bankers, NASA, Goldman Sachs, the CIA, the FBI, the Department of Energy, as well as many major universities, along with the military, because this is a military deployment of frequencies up on all of us. Go to the NASA War Plan on stopthecrime.net, and you will see that they are using frequencies to low pulse frequencies as indicated in the Army document, the Fort Meade Army document. We have that on our website on stopthecrime.net under source documents. We also have smartmetersmurder.com. You can link to that from stopthecrime.net. And you can listen to Dr. Barry, or I should say scientist Barry Trower, YouTube, in his discussion about the weaponized deployment and locations of these cell phone towers. It is absolutely urgent that everyone reviews the smart meters on your homes. Do whatever it takes. Do not allow a biohazard on your home. We learned when we looked at the Energy Action Plan yesterday that it is being financed by our utility company here in Southern California, which is Southern California Edison, under the auspices of the California Public Utility Commission. They're all in bed. They're all lined up. They're all corporate agencies under the mother corporation of USA Inc. The United States has been taken by foreign banks and mega corporations posing as a legitimate government, and it is not. We are being absolutely put upon by the silent weapons system. Again, the silent weapons for quiet wars is a policy by the international bankers of slavery and genocide. Please go to stopthecrime.net and read this document. Get this out to everybody. Put stickers and other things on your vehicles. We are the media. Put large magnetic signs on your cars for everybody to go and read the Silent Weapons Quiet Wars document. You can pull it as a PDF, but whatever you do, please get this document out. This is what the system is of frequencies. And if you go to stopthecrime.net and you go to the mind control link, you will see the latest White House government document. It's only 13 pages. They are creating a fence of frequencies around the United States. Go to the mind control tab and take a look at this 13-page document. I'm driving now. I'm in quite a bit of traffic. This is extremely, extremely urgent that everyone get this out. We'll be putting this up on YouTube as quickly as we possibly can.